New at 5, the national chip shortage has made it difficult for manufacturers to produce their products and for consumers to find what they're looking for. Tonight, State House reporter Natalie Famit shows us how state senators are pushing Congress for funding to combat the issue and why they say it's important for Ohio.
Sierra, a vote that could help you get everything from washing machines to cars quicker could happen as soon as this week. In January 2021, the CHIPS Act was passed by the U.S. House and Congress, but since then, no funding has been allocated. And that money is something that Ohio lawmakers are hoping will help alleviate the supply chain and boost the Intel project.
The size and the scope of the Intel project depend on the CHIPS Act.
Lieutenant Governor John Husted says right now Intel has a $20 billion plan, but allocating funding for the CHIPS Act could increase their plan by $80 billion.
If the CHIPS Act passes, I think you're going to see growth in Central Ohio and in the Ohio economy in ways that we've not seen in our lifetime.
Could potentially draw in other major suppliers and manufacturers of semiconductors and other types of, high-tech equipment.
Senators Andrew Brenner and Jay Hottinger are pushing for funding from Congress. Part of the bill would ensure tax benefits for Intel over the next few decades. And Hottinger says chips are an everyday necessity.
I've heard some economists say that anywhere from a third to a half of the inflation problem that we're facing in America today can be traced back to the chip shortage.
12% of chips worldwide were made in the U.S. in 2019. That's down from nearly 40% in 1990. U.S. Secretary of Commerce Gina Raimondo says this is a bipartisan issue and says she urges everyone to vote in favor of the $52 billion in funding.
Why do you think there is a holdup? Do you think it's because the dollar amount is so large?
It's a significant amount of money that Congress is talking about, but they engage on a regular basis expenditures of large amounts of money.
The clock is ticking to get that money before Congress breaks for the summer in August. Local for you at the State House, Natalie Famit, NBC4.